Lacey revealed that he was offered a steak deal to stream on Kick and called out Kick CEO Eddie for calling him a view botter. 15K per 90 minutes, minimum 2 hours non-gambling content on Kick, or max crash out per month 500K, signing bonus 100K.
With this, I was approached with a deal from Stake, from Kick, where I was going to get 15K raw per 90 minutes. They wanted me to do 2 hours non-gambling content on Kick. If I'm 90% bots, why do you want me on your site doing 2 hours of non-gambling content? That doesn't make any sense to me. Max cash out per month, $500,000. Minimum guarantee, $250,000. Signing bonus, $100,000. $4,000 per IG story, $8,000 per IG reel, 25% revenue share affiliate. If you want me to do the math for you, this comes out, and this is just the base offer, to $4.5 million a year minimum. Why would you offer someone who's 90% bots a $5 million a year deal? Why would you do that?
If I recall correctly, Kick canceled the deal once they found out he was botting. Everybody bots on Kick, though. Asmongold sided with Eddie. Kick doesn't pay bots. Yeah, of course Asmongold sided with Eddie. Asmongold has a even fatter contract than this. Do you guys not know that Asmongold's a Kick streamer at this point? You know Asmongold streams on Kick, right? He has a Kick deal. He's literally getting the same bots if they are. I mean, look, a lot of these content creators do bot, okay? And they bot on Twitch too. A lot of the Kick streamers that are streaming on Kick want higher placement on Twitch so they can bring real eyeballs and real attention back to Kick. So yes, they both bot on Kick and they bot on Twitch. It's interesting because Twitch knows who's botting and they don't do anything about it. For them, I guess it's like too hard to deal with, or at least like it boosts their numbers as well. The entire point about like Twitch streamers botting is also so ridiculous because everybody bots on Kick. Everybody bots on Rumble. Everybody bots on Kick. Every single person that hates me has openly said, I'm one of the only, this includes Trainwrecks, this includes probably Eddie as well, and this even includes XQC. Every single person that has called out other people botting have consistently said, I'm the only top content creator on this platform that's never botted. The only person who has actually tried to claim that I bot is Asmonbot.
And the funniest thing about me view botting, right? This is the other thing too. I'll see if he is doing it today or not.
Doing it today, ironically enough. If you look at my career, if you look at the trajectory of my viewership growth, or even if you look at the way people respond to me when I go outside, motherfucker, I think you understand a content creator who bots versus a content creator who does not, okay? Did you explain the spike in followers you had recently? Asmon showed it clearly. Yes, brother. People engage in mass following with bots. That's why we have a follow limit, because people hate raid. Like the premier botter here is Adin Ross, and even he has admitted it, I think. Adin Ross fires back Ice Persona, admits to view botting and says everybody does it, claiming 90% of streamers use bots. Everyone on Kick bots. Everybody knows that everyone on Kick bots. And apparently, and I did not know this, like I didn't even think Asmongold botted. If you recall, when I first found out that Asmongold was botting, when Kick purged the bots for like 2 days, and Asmongold went from like always being 10K above me to being beneath me on the leaderboard for 1 day or 2 days, that's when I realized, oh, this motherfucker bots too. Everybody on Kick bots, and a lot of people on Twitch bot as well. He said you were follower botting. Asmongold agreed with the XQC that you are not view botting. I'm not follower botting. No one gives a shit about followers. I don't even farm followers to begin with. Like, I don't even give a fuck about how many followers I have. No one cares on Twitch about how many followers you have. Everybody cares about your live concurrent viewership. The only reason why I have like big spikes in followership is when there's like a big news day or something and a lot of people come in and follow, or people who do actually bot followers to hate raid. And not only do people do that all the time, but we straight up use Fossabot to purge through all of those like botted followers. I've showed it to you guys in the past. You keep mixing up Twitch and Kick. No, everyone on Kick bots, and a lot of top content creators on Twitch bot as well. I didn't know that people on Twitch botted. I'm not mixing it up, okay? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't give a about how many followers I have. I've never given a about how many followers I have. I have far less followers overall than like many of these other like top content creators, and I have far higher live concurrent viewership than they do, okay? Oh, I said Kick purged bots for 2 days. I meant Twitch. Yes, thank you. So when Twitch purged bots for 2 days, that's when I found out that Asmongold was botting. I apologize for mixing the two up, yes. And since then, Twitch knows who's botting. They just don't do anything about it.
Stable Ronaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he? Big botter?
Yeah. Was he the guy that, like, he was the guy she was just talking to? Like, that guy's like a crazy botter, isn't he?
I don't know.
Look, I don't, the phase guys, that whole phase rise.
All those phase guys were like botting like 90% of their numbers. I remember they came to kick, and like there was like this time where like a few of them came over and were like, yeah, right. Now we see you.
Do you remember when Lacey came over and he was like,
Lacey had like, I think like 100 real viewers or something. It was like, what the fuck, and a bunch of chat bots.
God, bro, like that's bad. That is really bad. And like, is this true? Is it real? I don't know if it's true or not. But like, if you can't go to another platform, like right now, like we on Kick right now, and we chilling at, we chilling at 10,000. We got 10,000 people watching on Kick, and that's just, bro, that's just on that's on a whole other separate broadcast. And so Lacey was crying about not getting paid. Well, it's because they don't pay for bots. That's the reason why they don't pay for bots.
Yeah, of course he's gonna say that. He's literally on a Kick contract. When Asmongold does AAVE, it burns my soul, by the way. When we chilling on Kick right now. God damn, bro, you're 40. You cannot be doing AAVE like this, okay? It just feels so weird. Even if he was 20, it would still be cringe. So we watched Lacey talk about it. Let's see what Ron said.
Right, that wants to succeed is going on a podcast saying this. By the way, just want to point out, that's why your platform's never going to be anything. It's just the truth. Whether it's me.
These guys are down to pay millions of dollars to content creators, botting or not, right? They're down to pay millions of dollars to content creators because they want big names that are big on Twitch to come to Kick to offer legitimacy to Kick. And the reason why they want legitimacy for Kick and more eyeballs for Kick, like real eyeballs that come along with the botted eyeballs or whatever, is so that they can actually convert them into gamblers, right? Because Kick is basically the Las Vegas entertainment reel of the Las Vegas casino. Stake being the casino, Kick being the entertainment and the performance. Even though they want it, they're also incredibly embedded and incredibly invested in like the streamer lifestyle. Eddie was like a OG, from what I understand, he was like an OG Twitch fan, and for that reason, he's like super invested in this. They have more money than God. It doesn't even matter to them. They'll drop $1 million easily, $6 million contract for like Lacey. Whether they're botting or not doesn't even matter. But this kind of like talking once those deals fall through is so funny, because who the would ever want to join the platform after that? I mean, I guess like really desperate people, right? People who are desperate for financial support. And there's plenty of like smaller content creators who will say yes to that bag. But you have basically decided to make your platform the platform to go to when people don't have any other options. Your platform will be forever associated with people like that. Does that make sense?
You're talking about or not, it's never going to be anything. That's the truth. But let's decipher this clip one by one.
Like, isn't like stable Ronaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he?
If I'm a big botter, Eddie, why did you offer me and your team at Kick millions and millions and millions of dollars? I have the contracts written up. I have the conversations between my management before. Millions of dollars. If I'm such a big botter, why would you want to waste money? I'm so confused. Why would you want to waste money?
I mean, botting or not, it doesn't matter to them. This is also the reason why they bought streamers that also have a Kick contract. They bought streamers on Twitch that have a Kick contract, unless that streamer very specifically says don't do that. XQC being one of those streamers. Let's be real. XQC has a Kick contract. XQC does not bot. Okay? So very clearly, at some point, XQC probably told Kick, do not bot me. Let's be real. Asmongold may or may not have had that conversation, or maybe did not have that conversation, but it's not an accident. Like when Stable Ronaldo was collabing with Adin Ross, he was getting 60K, 70K viewership. Okay. Here's some proof. When Adin was usually getting 40K to 50K on Kick, Kick removed his boss for one day and he was stuck at 10K.
Yo, Kick is playing with me, bro.
Yeah. Adin Ross had 8K viewers.
We'll go to Twitch. I just, they're already here, Lico. So if we were to swap to Twitch right fucking now, I know we'd get more than 9,000 views.
I can't believe that's his background. That's his wallpaper. Actually, I can believe it. Of course, that's his wallpaper. So, as I was saying, Kick also bots. Kick bots, the kick streamers, kick bots, the kick streamers that stream on Twitch. The reason why they do that is because Twitch is a very top heavy platform. This was part of the reason why I also didn't want to split my viewership between Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is a very top heavy platform. What that means is when you're at the top of the leaderboard, you get a bunch of real viewership on top of that, right? The difference between like being at the top of the directory with like 20,000 real viewers means you will inevitably grow from that point on to get like 25,000 real viewers, 30,000 real viewers. Basically, when you are at the top of the leaderboard, when you're at the top of the directory on Twitch, you also get a bunch of real eyeballs. Like for example, if you get placement at the front page, that automatically logs all of the people that are clicking on the front page as an extra viewer, okay? It automatically clocks 10,000, sometimes 20,000 extra viewers who are just browsing the website at the time or just tuning into twitch.tv at the time. So when you have a larger viewership number, it puts you at the top of the directory. When you are at the top of the directory, more people tune into you because there's a lot of people at any given moment that come to Twitch and just go, let me click on the top of the directory, okay? That's it. Extra Life used to do that. That's why embedding was banned. Initially, embedding was a real problem on the platform. The reason why they stopped embeds is because Extra Life was constantly like, they had like 4 people watching, but they had like 40,000 people actually watching in real time because anyone that went to the Extra Life website was automatically clocked as a viewer on their Twitch stream because it would just like automatically open a window. It would force you to watch the Extra Life stream when you weren't clearly watching the Extra Life stream. That's how it worked, right? A lot of people have tried different methods to get to the top of the leaderboard, and botting is like the most resilient version of this. That's just what it is. That's why a lot of people bot.
Wouldn't I view about my revenue too every single day? Wouldn't I view about this or no? Would I view about this or no? That's my question. Would I cheat the system? Would I view about my revenue too? I dare you. Ask streamers who you think that view bot show the revenue. Show it. Show it. Show the revenue. Show the revenue.
Yeah, ad money is wild.
Wait, Ron, I have a question. Turkey subs. What about it? Turkey subs. 70-30 on Twitch. 1,000 subs January 1st. On this day, 1,850. 1,850. 554. 554. 718 plus 718. $3,122 just off subs.
How does Turbo work with the revenue split? I thought you were just paying the platform. Anytime an ad doesn't run, if you're a Turbo viewer, if you have Turbo, Twitch gives you a percentage of that ad revenue as though it ran. I think that's how they do it. Like since I stopped running ads, I don't get any Twitch Turbo revenue. Like this largest chunk of money that Stable Ronaldo is getting is literally from ads, okay? Like this pinkish purple and this yellow is from Turbo and ads. So more than half, like larger, like almost 60% of his revenue comes from ads. So me stopping my ads meant 60% revenue loss overall. Of course, he probably runs like much more, he probably runs a lot more ads than I do anyway. It's real. It says he ran 41 hours of ads that month. That's crazy. I run 0 ads. 0. The reason why he's showing this is to be like, this is real viewership. Explain how this proves he isn't botted. Not trying to be a dig. I'm just confused. I mean, I think he's just trying to say that he has 29,000 subscriptions for 29,000 average viewers, which implies that he's like, he has a real audience and he's not botting them. But then again, I don't know if Twitch actually serves ad revenue to bots as well. I wonder if that's actually the case.